that DeFi project are actually centralized in action. For example, a project they call itself DeFi is a DEX, but for the total supply of platform token, the distribution ratio, and also the locking amount is decided by the platform itself. So it means that they call themselves DeFi, but what they do is a centralized. Every action is a centralized. All the game rules are in the hand of the platform, not the market itself. So you can see here, until March 2021, there's a project, we call it Olympus DAO. Then we launch and totally change the game rules. It comes with a new mechanism, we call it POL, Protocol Own Liquidity. So as a result, we can see both Olympus DAO is, no matter the token itself, or also the platform itself, actually is achieved a very impressive performance. So but even though Olympus DAO have solved some of the problem, they have this POL, but we can see how from the 1.0, from the bond and stacking, 2.0, the era of PLL, and also the 3.0, the sub-DAO, even though they become an ecosystem, actually there are still some, we call it pain points, or we call it the weakness in the early stage of DeFi and Olympus DAO. So you can see, if this type of pain point and the early stage of the DeFi, their weakness, if we don't need to settle it, right? Okay, I think that someone have drawn the screen. Okay, please cancel it. Okay, please don't draw the screen, okay? Thank you very much, yeah? Okay, so we can see now we talk about the first weakness, which is the unfair token distribution. So if you've been in the cryptocurrency long enough, you are like seeing this type of scenario. When a new token launches, when the price is $2, okay? So after that, on the same days, they always have a good performance at the first day of their launching, which their price can raise until maybe 80 or maybe 100. So, but even though the consensus is strong, the purchasing power is strong, the demand is strong, but the price, they will never go up. Because in the supposed logic, in the supply demand logic, when the highest the demand, the price supposed to be go higher, maybe from until 80 to 100 to 120. But all those projects you can see, if we're going to sideways, after that, then there will be crash, or maybe they go sideways again. This is because very simple. There are someone is cashing out at the peak. It asks them to have the, we call it the low cost token, before the launching on their hand, and during the launching event or during the launching date, they will start to cash out, need to earn back their money. So the second weakness is called the liquidity security. So normally the platform itself is the one who built the initial pool, which called it LP in the beginning. But when the authority, they didn't abandon all those their power, all those their we call it control. Okay, actually they can do the rug pull anytime they want. They can control it. They can always deduct it or add on the amount and do the rug pull. And the last one we call it is a price manipulation. Actually, before a new token even listed, normally there will be an, we call it IDO period, or used to know call it ICO period, or with the selling the notes. Those purchaser will receive the token that below the market price. Okay, so when the token is listed, as I mentioned just now, they will start to dump, and they need to manipulate the price. Even though the IDO holder in the beginning they didn't sell right away, they didn't sell on the first day, but through their large holding, actually there's still a potential threat. There is a threat to the future price stability. Okay, Mr. Abhijit. Okay, please don't draw the screen because there will be a very, we call it the distribution for people. Okay, do the MC is here? Yeah, co-host or Mr. Ravi or Mr. Deepak, please close the session of drawing session and take all the authority to draw the screen because there will be a very bad effect. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so now these are the weakness of DeFi and Olympus DAO, and so now how does the AKAS solve them all? Because as I mentioned just now, the pain point is here, the weakness is here. If we didn't go to settle it, they will be remain the same. No matter what we do, we need to settle it from the roots, from the base. Okay, I think you now hear my voice. Okay, as I mentioned just now, I repeat again. This is all the core pain points and all the weakness for the early stage of DeFi or an Olympus DAO. So if we didn't settle it all, we didn't settle it from the roots, from the base, we cannot do anything. So now the key point is here. What these AKAS do? How we need to solve these three issues? What is the mechanism? What is the strategy that we implement? So first of all, you can see what the strategy we use. We call it global fair launch, and it's come with the COC, core creation mechanism. This implemented mechanism is during the IDO phase. There are around 6 million of DAI was raised, and all of it will send to the COC wallet, which perform three functions: build the LP pool, purchase AS token, and distribute them fairly. So there are no private sales, no pre-allocated token. All the AS token are launched at the same time in the fair distribution price. Everyone get their token at the same price, $21 per AS. And secondly, to ensure the liquidity safety, AKAS has already burned 100% of the LP token by sending them into the black hole address. That means that nobody can ever control the LP pool. It's a permanently locked, and no one can do the rug pull, even on the platform itself, because all the authority is already abandoned, it's already burned. And lastly, all the AS token that distribute to the user are automatic bond to the 360-day LP bond, which is to build the deep consensus binding. For example, if you buy 1,000 AS, it will release day by day over 360 days. It is to ensure that no one can dump the price in the early stage, to protect everyone, to protect every user, to protect the price of AS token. So now I would like to show all the details through the third-party analyze platform, and also we call it is the blockchain explorer. We call it the AVE.ai. So here, you guys can see my screen here. Okay, first you can see AVE.ai. After that, we go to the token, we search for AS, which is our platform token, and the contract address is end with the B26E. Okay, and we can see the price for today is 27.36, and when you swipe down, you go for the audit, you can see here is the risk of the project, and we saw here there will be don't have the contract is open source, we don't have the blacklist, the admin privilege is abandoned, everything is can show here. And also we already passes for the AVE audit pass, more lab, and also the chat day. You guys can have a look, go through for the third party analyze program. And we can see here, this is the total supply of the token, and this is the LP token, and we say about the black hole. So for more accurate for the details, for more transparent, we can go here, the polygon scan. We call it the blockchain explorer. So it's a scan for the everything is on the polygon chain. Then you can see the latest, the most transparency and most accurate data over here. So when we go here, you can see 5AB1. 5AB1 actually is our LP pool address. Okay, so when we go for the asset, now since I mentioned just now the 6 million DAI, now it's already surpassed 25 million DAI until the day for today. Okay, which means the asset inside the LP pool is 25 million. And when we go for the token tracker, and you can see this is the LP pool which formed by the AS token and also the DAI stablecoin. And here, it already generated 150 LP token. For this LP token, you can imagine like a key, or you can imagine like the authority. So for the authority, for the holder, 89% of them is already sent to the address, we call it DAD. So you can imagine for everyone back to the black hole address, DAD address, is everything asset, authority, token, no matter what inside there, you just click on. When you send to this address is automatic burn, which means the authority is burned, the LP token is burned, no one can even touch any single DAI or any single AS token inside the LP pool. And second, you can see here the 8088. Okay, this one 8088 is the address of our treasury, which is the minting the AKAS token. So when the percentage is achieved around 10 to 15%, then we will send all the token, all the LP token again to the platform address. This is the process, and everything is right under the smart contract. And from here, you can see how I always mention about the safety. Safety always comes first. And this is the process how we can protect everyone. Because every time when we talk about the LP pool, you will scare about the platform will do the route pool. Because the authority they didn't abandon. But in AKAS, in the Polygon scan also, in the AV also, will stately, clearly mention about we already abandoned our authority. 100% safety. This is what we can check from the third-party website. Okay, so now we go back to the PDF itself. And I believe now, everyone of you inside the meeting, you already understand on how safe is AKAS. As I mentioned just now, everything need to build on the safety. So now the safety purpose, we already do very well. And now we explore for another sector, how to earn with AKAS. How you can earn your profit by joining in AKAS, the platform. So to earn with AKAS, the first step is you need to hold AS token, which is our platform token. There are two ways to get them. Purchase AS on the swap. Okay, you go to stack it, and then you receive interest every block cycle. Or purchase the discount bond, which is able to receive AS in the lower prices. So now, let's begin with the first method. So the AS single token stacking. You can choose for the flexible, which is you can withdraw any time, or you can go for the long term. We got the 30, 90, 180, 360. Okay, there are the 4 types for you to choose. So no matter you choose for the long term or go for the flexible stacking, both method you also will receive 2 rebates daily, which around like a 0.3% to 1%. So based on the normal rebates, the higher stacking period you choose, there will be the higher daily rebates bonus. So now we just go for the theoretical compound interest earning, the timetable. If your per session is 0.6%, which means one day is around 1.2%, okay, your monthly income, there will be 42.58%, which is your interest, which is your ROI. And the annual will be 65 times, okay, 65x for your earning. So for if the session is 0.9%, they will be much more higher. And we just make it a visualize, okay? If your initial staking of 1000 AS with the rebates reward 0.6 per session, and you go for, I just don't talk too much, 30 days, just 1 month, since the 1000, after compounding, there will become 1431, which is around 43% roughly. And this is the AS quantity you will receive. How much you will receive, how much you will earn, it depends on the price on that day. For example, today, 6th of August, maybe you join in. Then 1 month later, 6th of September, you want to sell it. Maybe the price on the AS that time is around 50. Then you will be earn much more higher. This is the concept. What you always receive here is the AS quantity. But what you really earn need to depends on the latest price. Okay, this is from the stacking part. Now for the stacking, the second earning method, we call it the bonds. Here are 3 types of bond, each with the different purpose. So actually you need to think too much. You just need to choose your preferred cycle. You need to go for 30, 90, 180 or 360, and also the discount rate. Because the higher the cycle, there will be the highest discount rate for you to choose. Means that go through the purchase the bond, you will get more AS in the lower price. And here what's the 3 bonds I use for. The treasury bonds actually is go for the treasury reserve to support minting. The LP bond is going to buy AS and build liquidity. And the burn bond is used to buy back and burn the AS in circulation. Okay, this is a 3 types of bond burning. So you just need to think about the cycle you want and the discount you want. That's all. Just that very simple. And the above is about your passive income, which means invest yourself as an AKAS participant. It's your static bonus. So now let's talk about the active income. So in active income, we call it dynamic bonus. There will be 5. First one we call it is the resonance rewards. So resonance rewards is very simple. It apply up to 10 level above and below. Very simple. When yourself holding AS is more than the 1000 USDT, your number of direct referral got 10 people, which means your direct referral got 10 people. You already promote 10 people to join in AKAS, which is under you. So you will unlock the tier above and below 10 of them. And here is the earning ratio. But there are some rules you need to clarify. For the upper resonance mechanism, it will be capped. Okay? Capped at their own holding quantity. But for the lower one, they don't have this type of the rules. Which means that, for example, if you yourself holding 1000 AS, but your upline holding 10,000 AS, and the rebate award you supposed to get for your upline is only 1% on that day. So 10,000 AS times 1%, which is 100 AS. 10% of the rebate awards is 100 AS times 10%, which is 10 AS. But due to your own holding quantity is 10 times lesser than your upline, so the 10 AS need to be divided by 10 again. Means that you need to receive 1 AS in this scenario. And the second one we call it is the title reward. Wait first, someone is drawing again. Okay, I will clear all. Okay, for the title rewards, also we call it the level rewards, is based on your group performance. When your personal holding achieve 1000 and your sub-community is achieved like 20,000 of the sales, you are qualified as a V1 and earn 15% of your team daily rebate income. So for example, if you achieve V1, your team rebate income on that day is 100,000. So your income will be 100,000 times 15%, which is 15,000. Short and clear. And third one we call is the leadership award. It's based on the idea a strong line is enough for you to generate large income. So imagine today, you are a V1, but your major community is doing very well. Maybe they have 1 million or maybe 10 million of sales. Okay, but your sub-community, which means your small leg, isn't growing at all. In the most platform, it's a waste effort because all of the dynamic bonus didn't count the major community in. Okay, there will be deduct for your major community. But in AKAS, if you yourself achieve V1, once there are any V1 to V12 title member within your first 10 generation, under your team, no matter belong to your big leg, your major or your sub-community, your small leg, you are able to receive 2% rebate of their daily title bonus from all title members. And one important thing, they are the compression mechanism applied in these rewards. And lastly, we call it is the income tax, which is a withdrawal fee. You need to pay for the withdrawal fee when you're withdrawing your profit, but not for your capital. Capital don't have any fee charges. The shorter block you choose, okay, there will be the highest taxation awards, which means the highest the fees. Example, if you need to withdraw 1000 AS and you choose for 5 days, so 15%, which is 150 AS, is the fees you need to pay. And remaining 150 AS is released over 5 days. They will 170 AS give you per day. And for all the withdrawal fees, 50% fund will use for the community operation, and another 50% will set as the rebate awards to support all the title members from V1 to V4, and it will distribute each 15 days based on the set ratio, based on the calculation formula, based on the reward ratio itself. So lastly is a service award. Once you are V1 and you yourself stacking or purchasing the bond which more than 118 days, and the user that you refer also stacking or purchase the bond is 180 days and above, you will receive 5% of the amount as a reward. And very important, you need to remember, the referrer must purchase the AS token go through the swap or purchase a bonding. For example, for simple, we call it new sales. If go for the internal transfer, you are not qualified to earn the 5% service awards. So this is a wrap out for the dynamic rewards in the AKAS. So in summary, actually, we can see that there are a lot of platforms. They call themselves like an Olympus style. They call themselves the DeFi project, but still performing like a centralized project. But in this industry, no one ever lock 100% of their LP in the black hole and apply the COC mechanism like AKAS. The transparency, the safety is the key for how we build up the consensus, how we build up from 6 million DAI. Not even the 1 or 2 months, we already surpassed 25 million DAI. Okay, based on the safety, AKAS also provide a generous return for those who believe and support AKAS. And that's my sharing for today. Thank you, everyone. I pass the mic back to our MC for today. Thank you. Okay, is it our MC here or Mr. Ravi, Mr. Deepak? You guys can take back the mic. I already done my presentation.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Mike. Thank you so much again. Absolutely fantastic presentation by you in English session. हमारे जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स जो आज कनेक्टेड हैं, एब्सोल्युटली उन्हें कुछ ऐसी चीजें है जो टेक्निकल चीजें काफी बेहतर तरीके से पता चला होगा और कुछ चीजें है जो कि हिंदी सेशन में होती है तो और बेहतर तरीके से पता चलते हैं। खैर, एक चीज तो बहुत क्लियर हो गई कि हमारी जो कम्युनिटी है पूरी तरीके से आश्वस्त इस चीज को लेकर के है कि अब जो होने वाला है वो AKAS DAO में इंटरनेशनल लेवल का धमाका होने जा रहा है। मतलब जब किसी भी कॉन्सेप्ट में इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिटी और इंटरनेशनल लेवल का लिक्विडिटी फंड्स अगर उसमें डेफी के ऊपर आ जाए तो आप समझ सकते हैं कि ये एक लॉन्ग टर्म की प्लानिंग चल रही है। तो हम सारे लोग काफी लकी हैं इस मामले में कि हमें इस तरीके का इस शानदार कॉन्सेप्ट को जानने का मौका मिला है मात्र 1.5 महीना के अंदर। सो विदाउट एनी डिले जस्ट गेट सेट रेडी हो जाइए, मिल करके पढ़ा करते हैं। और अभी मैं अपनी बात करूं तो आज करोड़ों का बिजनेस, मतलब देखते देखते करोड़ों का बिजनेस कब हो रहा है पता नहीं चल रहा है। इस तरीके से लोगों का भरोसा, आज कुछ लोगों का 1 महीना कंप्लीट हुआ है, कुछ लोग टेस्ट करने के लिए आए थे 30 डेज के लिए स्टैकिंग, और मैं देख पा रहा हूं कि उन लोग का जब कंप्लीट हुआ है तो किसी को 25% से लेकर के 35% के बीच में उनकी प्रॉफिट गई है। दे आर वेरी हैप्पी, काफी ज्यादा खुश हैं इस चीज को लेकर के कि चलो मैं टेस्टिंग मोड में डाला, कोई $100 डाले, कोई $1000 डाले, इस तरीके से टेस्टिंग मोड में डाले और 25% से लेकर के 35% का रिटर्न, ये बहुत सुपर चीजें मिल चुकी है। एक यूं कहें कि अलादीन का चिराग हम लोगों के बीच में आ चुका है और उसके बावजूद भी अगर हम शक और सवाल में रहेंगे तो आई थिंक ये अपॉर्चुनिटी, क्योंकि अपॉर्चुनिटी का कोई चेहरा नहीं होता है, ये अपॉर्चुनिटी अगर मिली है, अवसर मिली है और अगर इसको भी आपने गवा दिया तो फिर कोई राइट नहीं बनता है, कोई अधिकार नहीं बनता ऊपर वाले को कोसने का कि हे भगवान मुझे आपने मौका नहीं दिया करोड़ों बनाने का, मुझे मौका नहीं दिया अपने सपनों को पूरा करने का। इट्स अ बिग अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर अस। सो आज कोई सवाल जवाब का सेशन नहीं होगा, कल हम लोग मिलेंगे 8 बजे और 8 बजे हिंदी सेशन होगा। ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों को कनेक्ट करें हिंदी सेशन में और बहुत ही सुपर लेवल का कल का जो सेशन होने वाला, प्रेजेंटेशन सेशन होने वाला है, बहुत ही लाजवाब होने वाला है। सो हेलो जी, बिल्कुल
मिस्टर कौशिक जी, दिस साइड आरके सक्सेस सूत्रा।
जी जी जी
जी, सॉरी टू इंटरप्ट यू इन बिटवीन। सो क्वेश्चन आंसर ले लेते हैं थोड़ा सा, उसके बाद हम आगे चलते हैं, फिर हम जूम को वाइंड अप करेंगे।
वाओ, ग्रेट, इट्स अ ग्रेट न्यूज फॉर ऑल इंडियन कम्युनिटी। जहां तक ये बहुत अच्छी बात है कि ये मौका फिर मिला है कुछ लोगों के बीच में। अगर कोई क्वेश्चन आंसर है तो हमारे बीच में आरके सक्सेस सूत्रा सर, नो डाउट लाजवाब लीडर आप सारे लोग के बीच में है, हम सबके बीच में, ये बहुत बड़ी बात है। सो वेलकम आरके सर, आइए और आज के कुछ क्वेश्चंस को हैंडल किया जाए। प्लीज वेलकम।
थैंक यू। यस, ओके, संजय सोनटके जी, मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया है एंड यू कैन आस्क Any questions with mic and me?
राजीव जी,
Yes sir, बोलिए सर।
मेरा कोई सवाल नहीं है, खाली एक सजेशन ये है कि हमारे डैशबोर्ड में जो डाउ के अंदर इनकम दी हुई है, रेजोनेंस हो गया, लेवल हो गया, रेसिप्रोकल हो गया, उसके बाद अपना सर्विस हो गया, वो काफी लोग क्वेश्चन करते रहते सर कि इनकम समझ में नहीं आती है। तो उसको ये करिए कि हर एक जूम में 2 से 3 मिनट उसके लिए दीजिए कि ये इनकम किसकी है, ये इनकम किसकी है, रेसिप्रोकल किसके लिए मिलता है, लेवल कहाँ है, रेफरल, तो वो कंफ्यूज हो रहे लोग।
ओके।
लेवल किस चीज का मिलता है, रेजोनेंस क्या, रेजोनेंस में अपना लेवल आता है, तो रेफरल में क्या आता है।
जी जी जी। ओके,
ये एक बार क्लियर कर दीजिए।
ओके, सो थैंक यू सो मच टके जी। सो आई होप इसके लिए मैं कोशिश करूंगा कि आज तो पॉसिबिलिटी नहीं है, आज क्वेश्चन थोड़ा सा 2-4
जब भी रहेगा 2-3 मिनट निकाल लिया करें, क्योंकि क्या है कि लोग जुड़ते हैं तो वहाँ कंफ्यूज होते हैं, सर ये रेजोनेंस लेवल है तो रेफरल क्या है,
यस यस यस,
रेफरल ये है तो सर्विस क्या है, सर्विस है तो रेसिप्रोकल क्या है।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, नहीं करेक्ट कहा आपने, बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने संजय सोनटके सर। सो आई होप आई विल ट्राई टू डू ऑन टुमारो। सो कल जो है मैं सेशन कोशिश करूंगा लेने का, और जिसमें सारी चीजें जो एक एक इनकम है उसको मैं क्लियर करने की कोशिश करूंगा कि कहाँ कहाँ इनकम शो हो रही है और कौन सी इनकम कहाँ पे शो होनी चाहिए और कहाँ दिख रही है, वो सारी चीज क्लियर करूंगा। आई होप मैंने आपको आंसर किया है, राइट?
जी जी, थैंक यू।
ओके, थैंक यू सर। नवीन सैनी जी, मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया है, यू कैन अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ एंड यू कैन आस्क योर क्वेश्चन।
हाँ जी सर, नमस्कार।
नमस्कार सर, बताइए कैसे नवीन जी?
बहुत बढ़िया सर। एक्चुअल में मुझे आज इनवाइट किया गया था, बट प्लान टोटली आप लोगों का इंग्लिश में है, बट यहाँ मैं चेक कर रहा हूँ तो टोटली इंडियन कम्युनिटी है। तो मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है, अगर आप लोग इसको प्रॉपरली तरीके से हिंदी में प्रेजेंट करेंगे तो आप लोगों का बिजनेस मेरे हिसाब से काफी बूम पकड़ेगा, क्योंकि चीजें पिक्चर क्लियर होनी बड़ी जरूरी है, क्योंकि यहाँ कम्युनिटी पूरी इंडिया की बैठी हुई है। आई होप कि जो मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ सर कि आप समझ गए होंगे।
ओके, सो हम लोग टेकल करेंगे, कोशिश करेंगे कल जो है हो सक सो डेट कि मैं
सर हमारा जो प्रेजेंटेशन होता है ना वो लगातार हिंदी में ही होती है, बट आज जो है ना सर एक्चुअली हर 10 दिन के अंदर, मतलब विद इन सप्ताह में 1 दिन होता है हमारा इंग्लिश का।
यस यस,
कोई सुनिए, लगातार हम लोग का हिंदी में ही होती है सर।
जी जी जी। ओके,
हाँ तो सर मैं फर्स्ट टाइम आया हूँ ना, तो इसलिए मुझे लगा, तो मैंने सर फीडबैक दे दिया। ठीक है, मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आया सर, इतनी देर बैठने के बावजूद अगर कुछ समझ नहीं आया तो सर फीडबैक तो बनता है ना।
बिल्कुल करेक्ट सर, आपने सही कहा है। तो आई विल ट्राई टू डू माय बेस्ट कि मैं कल कोशिश करूंगा कि हिंदी का जूम, एक्चुअली हिंदी का ही होता है, बट आज थोड़ा सा लीडर्स बिजी थे, इस वजह से आज जो है हिंदी जूम नहीं हो पाया। सो डोंट वरी, वी विल ट्राई टू टुमारो। ओके, सो इन परनसोनारक सर, आपका थोड़ा सा नेम डिफिकल्ट है, बट मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया है। सर प्लीज बताएं सर क्या कहना चाहें।
हाँ जी सर, नमस्कार।
नमस्कार सर जी, बताएं।
सर आज का तो मेरा आज का ज्वाइन हो रहा है जी सर। आकाश में जो आकाश कॉइन में लो इन्वेस्ट कितना है? लो इन्वेस्टमेंट
मिनिमम यू कैन स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द $1।
$1?
यस
जी जी जी।
ओके सर, थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू सर।
एंड यहाँ पे है ब्रेनान जी, मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया है, प्लीज अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ।
हाँ तो मेरे को ये समझ नहीं आ रहा है, मतलब ये प्लान कब तक चलेगा, और मतलब अगर मैंने समझो 10,000 डाल दिए तो महीने का कितना आएगा और एनुअली कितना आएगा?
10,000 क्या डॉलर या 10,000 रुपया बता रहे हो?
10,000 रुपया, मतलब अराउंड $900, 900 नहीं, $120 हो गए।
$100 प्लस यू मीन टू से, राइट?
यस यस यस।
ओके, सर एक्चुअली क्या है, एवरी 12 आवर यू विल गेट द 0.3 to 1%, यानी आप हर एक 12 घंटे के अंदर 0.3 से लेकर के 1% के अंदर गेन करते हैं, जिसमें अभी जो आ रहा है सर, आप मान के चलिए 0.45 के आसपास आ रहा है एवरी 12 आवर में, यानी कि हर 24 घंटे के अंदर लगभग 0.9, यानी 1% से थोड़ा सा कम। तो आप मंथली एवरेज एक ले सकते हैं कि लगभग आपको 30% तक का एवरेज आपको रिटर्न आता है।
ठीक है। और एक यस टोकन कितने में मिलता है?
It's depend on the price, but right now it's running from $27.5, यानी $27.5 जी। आई होप आपको ये सवाल का जवाब मिल गया होगा ब्रेनान जी। थैंक यू सो मच सर।
पर एनुअली वो आप मतलब मेरे अप्लायंस से पूछे थे मैंने, एनुअली 75x कैसे होता है?
It's actually it's an example जो which is showing on the PPT. If you will get the every 12 hour 0.6%, right? In that situation, you will get the 6,500% in annual return. यानी कि अगर आपने 0.6% का रिटर्न लिया है, ओके, एवरी 12 आवर में, तो एक दिन के अंदर 1.2% आपको मिलता है। उस सिचुएशन में जो है आपको सर जो है लगभग 6,500% तक का मुनाफा हो सकता है। इट्स एन एग्जाम्पल है, नॉट एक्यूरेट। आई होप आपके क्वेश्चंस का आंसर मिल गया। उल्फत जी, मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया, दिस इज द लास्ट क्वेश्चन, इसके बाद मैं जूम सेशन को क्लोज करूंगा। सो उल्फत जी, मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया, प्लीज आस्क योर क्वेश्चन।
नमस्कार सर जी।
नमस्कार सर, बताएं सर।
सर मेरा भी क्वेश्चन यही था जो अभी सर ने किया था कि अगर हमने $100 डाला तो मिनिमम महीने में कितना बन सकता है प्रॉफिट, मिनिमम कम से कम?
अप्रोक्सीमेटली मिनिमम आप ले लो सर, लगभग 26 से 30% के आसपास, मिनिमम से मिनिमम, एंड मैक्सिमम 36% तक हो सकता है सर।
यानी $30 बन सके जी, या 25?
$30 सर आप मान के चल सकते हो सर, क्योंकि कंपाउंडिंग होती है तो 30% मिनिमम मान सकते हो।
अच्छा जी, और निकालने की, जैसे हम कभी भी अपना प्रॉफिट और अपना कैपिटल निकाल सकते हैं कभी भी?
प्रॉफिट आप एवरीडे निकाल सकते हो। कैपिटल जो है सर, आपने कितने दिन के लिए लॉक किया है उसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है। सपोज आपने 30 डेज के लिए लॉक किया है, ओके,
अच्छा।
आपने $100 कमाया है, तो $100 डिवाइडेड बाय 30 डेज, यानी कि $3.33 जो है एवरीडे रिलीज होगा, ठीक है। और एवरीडे रिलीज होने के बाद जो है पूरे महीने में आपका $100 रिलीज हो जाता है। अगर आपने 90 डेज के लिए लगाया तो 90 डेज में आप डिवाइड दे दीजिए $100 में 90 डेज से, और तो आपका लगभग $1.1 आपका एवरीडे रिलीज होगा। इसी तरह से जितने दिन के लिए आप करते हो उतने दिन से अपने कैपिटल में डिवाइड कर दो, उतना % आपको डेली रिलीज होगा सर।
अच्छा सर, ओके।
तो थैंक यू सो मच उल्फत जी, एंड आई होप आज का थोड़ा सा बिजी शेड्यूल होने की वजह से आज का मैं जूम सेशन यहीं पे मैं वाइंड अप करना चाहूँगा। सो थैंक यू सो मच गिविंग योर प्रीशियस टाइमिंग, एंड थैंक यू सो मच माइक। सो आप you are giving your precious time to our Indian community. So thank you so much, and we will go to the wind up in this Zoom. So we will meet on tomorrow at 8 p.m. same time, same Zoom link. Thank you so much. Good night and tata, bye bye.